Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your general monthly reading for February 2019. Okay, I hope everybody's doing well. Move all of that. As I said, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. Happy Black History Month. Happy Valentine's Day. Groundhog Day has come and gone, and so far as I know, Phil didn't see a shadow. So for those of us in the northern hemisphere, that means the springs are coming. Now, if today is any indicator as to whether or not that is true, then it is true. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood here in Dallas, Texas. I am loving every moment of it. We've had some let me not say, we've had some questionable weather, but it was nothing compared to what was going on in the rest of the country. All right, Pisces, we got quite a bit to talk about. This is my last video of this tarot astrology. I try to make it work. Okay, of this, I was going to say astrological, and I wanted to combine tarot astrology. Okay, it don't work. This is my last video of this series for February. Let's try to make it a good one. What was I about to say? I wanted to talk aspects, but there was something that I wanted to say to you guys before that. Oh, the moon is currently in Aquarius, and so is the sun, which means it's new moon time. The new moon will be happening here in about an hour and 8 minutes. That's 3:03 Central Standard Time. So that means go ahead and set your intent for all things Aquarius. Aquarius is the revolutionary. He's the rebeller, the think outside the boxer. He's the go against the grainer. He's the innovator. You know, Aquarius rules astrology. And the moon is our emotions and what makes us feel secure. It represents our maternal figures and our subconscious. It can also represent anxiety and fear and even psychological issues. However, we are having this new moon, which the new moon is coming out of the balsamic phase, which is the dark moon phase, and coming into the new moon, where it will get bigger and bigger and brighter up to the full moon. And this happens every month, just like the full moon happens every month. So, as I was saying before, this is with sun and moon in the same sign. This is how we have a new moon. And when the sun and the moon sits at the exact degree, at the exact same degree, like today is 15 degrees of Aquarius, that is when the new moon is exact, and that is when the moon starts growing from that point. Okay. Pisces, it is February 4th, and I know there's somebody out there saying, thanks, glad you could join us. Let me explain. If you give a hoot why I have taken a little bit of time to get these out, it wouldn't be the first time, but you can check out the beginning of one of the videos, Aries through Libra. Maybe I go into it a little bit, and I told, you know, kind of the later signs. I was just tired of talking about it, and it's not a heavy explanation. You could just look at it if you want. That's that. Let's talk aspects a little bit. I just said we have the new moon happening today at 3:03. We have the full moon in Virgo that's going to be happening on the 19th of this month. On the 6th of this month, Uranus moves to the anaretic degree, which is the 29th degree. It's a critical degree. It's a test degree. Things get real at this degree. And Uranus is it's electric. It's unexpectedness. It's revolution. It's rebellion. Innovation. Genius. All of that. So at that 29th degree, things could pop off. And they probably already have, because we've already visited this degree, Uranus has, before it went retrograde. And now it is retrograded back to this degree. So whatever was that may have popped off the first time around, for whatever reason, we are revisiting the pop off. And whatever was left undone or done wrong, whatever needs to be revised, reamped, whatever, Uranus at this degree is certainly going to help you do that. So use your opportunity wisely. Things may not always be comfortable. It is Uranus. But you get an opportunity to make things better if they didn't go right the first time. So just 6 days after that, on the 12th, Mars, the planet of our fierceness, let's just say that, joins Uranus at that 29th degree. So we got both these planets here at this critical degree. And things can get testy and get volatile, but they can also get very, very, I called it high octane energy. I think that's maybe one of the best ways to describe it. So here, between the 6th and the 12th, whatever area of life that 29 degrees falls into in your chart, whatever house that is, things start to get real. All right. After that, Mars moves into the slow, sensual, stop and smell the roses signs of Taurus. For those of us who need a break from all of this high octane, intense energy, yes, this is for you. And for those of you who like it hot, you may feel a little frustrated when the energy slows down. But I do think that it can be welcomed, considering all the things that may have been going on up until this point. It could give us a nice opportunity to just, be in the space that we are and utilize the things we have in that space. All right. Talked way too long. This reading is going to start at 7:08. The first card is the Ace of Cups reversed. The next card is the Hanging Man in this deck. This is a major arcana. So we got a major arcana and an ace, which I usually like to see in a reading. Okay. And the last card is the Five of Coins. This is a Mercury and Taurus card. Oh, all right. Pisces. The Ace of Cups reversed is not giving you that offerance of love or new feeling or a new creativity. That gift from the universe is not happening. Now, what this could be is that it's already there. Maybe something had already been offered to you as it pertains to maybe love and romance and that connection. And you're just dealing with something that already exists in that realm. Nothing new is coming up here. But, for some of you, it may be the fact that you're looking for some sort of love. And maybe you're looking for somebody to offer you that love or to show you that love. And they are not doing it. It's not happening maybe in the way that one had hoped. And as a result of that, this is a Pisces card. I mean, it's a Neptune card. Neptune is the traditional ruler of Pisces. I'm sorry, not the traditional ruler, the modern ruler. Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces. So this is somebody who feels stuck, who feels maybe foggy. There's something that they want that seems unobtainable. It is just out of their reach. Now, Pisces, this is your reading, and this is a Neptune card. So, I would have to say that maybe it is you who feels like, you want this ultimate spiritual, unconditional connection with somebody. And for whatever reason, the Ace of Cups just does not want to give you what it is that you're looking for. Now, let me explain something. Pisces, Neptune, this is it's not infinite, but it seems to be. When you think about the seas, the oceans, all the bodies of water, I mean, they go on and on and on. And not only, are they forever wide, they're forever deep. So a lot of what you look for in this life, Pisces, is unattainable. And that is because the rest of us mere mortals cannot live up to that type of love that you already have in you. That unconditional, non-limiting, beyond this universe type love. So if you are expecting that back, you may feel like you fall short of that every time. And it's just because the rest of us don't have it like you do. We don't understand. We haven't lived enough lives. We haven't had enough heartbreaks and, learning how to live through those heartbreaks. We are the King of Cups reversed. We're emotionally immature and incomplete when it comes to that sort of love. So your expectations in those realms, are just unattainable, unobtainable in 3D. It is so far beyond our physical beings. That I'm sorry, it just can't. Nobody can deliver that. And it's not your fault. Nobody can deliver that because we're just not that emotionally mature. The last card is the Five of Coins, which is Mercury in Taurus card, if I had said before. And the Five of Coins can talk about poverty, not the best health, maybe not thinking about things in the long term. When you think about things, maybe you're thinking about what you can get now, and it can leave your bank account feeling a little skinny. The other thing is, this is somebody who is looking to somebody for some help, maybe an institution or a church, and they're not getting it. This looks like a church window to me. Maybe you have sold into the church, you've paid your tithes, you've done this, that, and the other. And I'm not saying that you initially had the expectation to get something, but now that you need the help, somebody's not showing the love. Now, it doesn't have to be a church or something. This could just be, somebody you feel left out. I mean, in the code, it's like you feel like whoever it is that you're reaching out to for help at this point wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. And with the Ace of Cups reversed, all the liquid or whatever that cup contains, it spills out. Gravity does its thing there. Pisces, let's pull one more card. I don't think I've ever done this in a reading, but I specifically would like to ask the universe what advice it has for you as it pertains to this situation. And there we go. Walk away. It's the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay. No, ooh, and the Judgment card reversed. I saw that. I'm sorry. You may be finding it difficult to walk away from something. I think what the universe is saying is this is not the final answer. And the reason that I say that is because I saw the Judgment card reversed on the bottom of the deck. whatever it is that you're dealing with at this moment, this is not the end all be all, but you may want to hold on to it. You feel like you have to hold on to it. I didn't necessarily intentionally put this card right here. This is just where it ended up. And this is a Saturn and Pisces card. This is some sort of restriction, some inability to walk away, even though the obstacles are, you know, right there in front of you. You may feel like you're being hit with crap left and right. And Saturn is trying to restrict this unconditional love. It's trying to restrict you from going out there and putting your hand on that ninth cup, which is emotional fulfillment. It's not emotional completion, but it is emotional fulfillment. Because 9 is completion, and then the 10s is also completion, but with new beginnings. But you can get to the number 9 in a suit, except for the swords. And even the wands, they can be a little bit problematic. But the 9 of coins and the 9 of cups are both great are both great cards to have. And it shows this emotional and financial fulfillment. Now, I know we're not talking about, there are no 9s on the table, but what I'm saying is, if you allow yourself to walk away from this situation, you can grasp that 9th cup and reach that emotional fulfillment, which a lot of times can be enough for a while until we can reach a completion and a new beginning, if that made any sense. So what it is Pisces, you just don't want to walk away. You are allowing yourself, I believe, to be restricted because you feel stuck. And you may have thought at some point, you know, what it is that you think that you have, you really don't, especially in a romantic relationship. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you don't want to walk away because maybe you feel like you can't get any better connections with somebody, and you know that you'll never love another person more. And I don't think that that's true. If you're involved with somebody else, they are not giving you what you need in the month of February, here or here. And it's restricting your emotional progress. So that's the way that I see it, Pisces. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. If you're new here, thank you so much for giving this video a chance. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. That's it again, and I hope to talk to you guys again next month.